Animals come in all shapes and sizes, but most importantly, they're all too familiar to us. We see them daily out in the world or on television, so nothing surprises us anymore. That is, until now. Today, we'll be exploring the world a little deeper to show you 10 of the most bizarre animals that shouldn't even exist, but through some magic, they've come into existence. So, prepare to get your mind blown. Be sure to smash the like button, subscribe, and click the notification bell for more such amazing content. Let's get to it. Number 10. Fishing cats. This intriguing little character absolutely loves water. Surprisingly, the fishing cat with its short, stocky build can swim like a pro, which is fortunate, given its hunting ground is often underwater. It could easily be mistaken for a domestic cat if it weren't for its tiny ears, short legs, and tail. Another unique adaptation are their paws. They're slightly webbed, which helps with negotiating slippery banks. The fishing cat is closely related to the smaller leopard cat. It has dark mottled fur, and like many other feline species, it's a fairly solitary animal. They specialize in fishing but will hunt anything that lives on or near the water, including rodents, frogs, and ducks. They're also nocturnal, primarily hunting under the cover of darkness. They might look cute, but they won't make good pets, like most wild animals. Number 9. Turkey vulture. The turkey vulture or buzzard has an appearance not unlike its wild turkey relative. They are scavengers who eat varying proportions of other animals' carcasses. The turkey vulture finds its meal by using their excellent sense of smell. Interestingly, it has a preference for clean red meat, not the entrails that the griffon vulture will happily devour. The turkey vulture likes its food without hair or bones, quite the gourmet scavenger if you ask me. They don't like to share their meals either, and will easily drive other birds away with the authority of their size. For meat, they generally prefer mammals, but they've also been known to snack on dead reptiles, other birds, amphibians, fish, and even invertebrates when desperate. This majestic bird has a wingspan that can reach up to 6 feet, and like most other vultures, they're not vocal and communicate using a series of hisses and grunts. Although highly territorial when it comes to feasting, they almost never attack living prey. Number 8. Peacock mantis shrimp. Don't let this one fool you with its size. Despite being only 6 inches long, this striking assassin is both beautiful and deadly. Pound for pound, the peacock mantis shrimp packs the biggest punch in the natural world. The colourful marine crustacean is a real-life living fossil and inhabits the Indo-Pacific. It can split skin to the bone and smash through glass with its 2 tiny club-like claws attached to the front of its body. These can strike with a force of 225 pounds and with such speed that they can vaporize surrounding water molecules. The mantis shrimp is believed to have been evolving for up to 340 million years, which would be pretty impressive for a creature that's so tiny. They're known to enjoy a varied diet of fish, crabs, worms, and shrimp, and will even eat fellow mantis shrimp if necessary. Related to the Malacostraca family, these tiny crustaceans are important to reef communities by the virtue of them helping in keeping it clean. Researchers find them extremely intriguing, comparing their arms and eyes to that of the praying mantis. Their eyes allow them to see polarized lights, which is a complex skill amongst most animals. Researchers are also fascinated by their ability to remain undamaged when delivering a punch, and are studying their body armor in the hopes of developing better armor for humans. Maybe this little guy will give Kevlar a run for their money. Number 7. Glaucus atlanticus. These water dwellers are commonly known as dragon slug, blue dragons, or officially Glaucus atlanticus. Measuring a maximum of 1 inch long, these sea slugs may be small, but they are mighty. They also are extremely striking in the looks department, with beautiful markings making them stand out amongst their slightly ordinary peers. It uses a gas sac in its stomach to float upside down in warm ocean currents. The dragon slug uses its tiny blue feet to snag small venomous jellyfish for dinner. It snatches up the helpless jellyfish, quickly dismembering it with its strong jaw and rows of needle-sharp teeth. It's not only jellyfish that unwittingly drift into this dragon's path, but these merciless creatures are also prone to eating each other if the need arises. These small guys sure are larger and mightier than what they appear to be. Number 6. Cape buffalo. Also known as the Black Death, the Cape buffalo is considered a pest to ranchers, a prize to hunters, and a temperamental tank to anything that might get in its way. These large bovines can be extremely dangerous and are not an animal you want to mess with. With a memory like an elephant, the African Cape buffalo roams sub-Saharan Africa and is believed to have killed more big game hunters than any other animal. In Africa, experts say that if you ever cross one, be warned, because they won't stop until they've sought revenge. An impressive creature, the Cape buffalo is one of the 4 distinct subspecies of the African buffalo and the most common, easily distinguished by their colouring, size and horn shape. These creatures are a part of the Big Five, a group that's considered as the most dangerous animals to hunt. In Africa, the group also includes leopards, rhinos, elephants and lions. When the buffalo aren't fighting off the occasional lion or hunter for that matter, they lead a relatively unexciting life, spending most of their time eating grass. They're very robust, weighing anywhere up to 1,000 kilograms, and can do a lot of damage with their horns. When wounded, like most animals, they should be given a wide berth as they become very aggressive and angry. So, if you ever come across these ruthless creatures, just get away and fast. Number 5. Geography Cone Snail. Ever heard of this one? The cone snail is the most venomous of all the cone snail species. This is a pretty impressive statistic given that there are 500 known species of this small creature. Considered as one of the most dangerous animals on Earth, its minuscule size should not deceive you. In fact, this little creature has had humans scratching their heads for centuries. Their beautiful shells have been utilized as currency trading and jewelry in coastal communities ever since they were first discovered. The snails are a highly sought-after creature, with scientists at the National Institute of Standards and Technology, or NIST, particularly interested in them. They've discovered that although these snails are a deadly predator which have even killed several humans, they might also be a medical marvel. After sourcing several of them from the ocean, scientists are seeking to use their poison to help with curing old medical problems. National Institute of Standards and Technology biochemist Frank Mari says that their venom is the same type that was being used to kill dinosaurs in the Jurassic Park movies. Although it's scary and very dangerous, it does have the power to be used for good. These snails are almost all tropical, and all are venomous and capable of giving a fatal sting to humans. The sting is delivered via a harpoon-like tooth propelled from an extendable proboscis. Unfortunately, there's no anti-venom for a cone snail sting, and treatment is limited to merely keeping victims alive until the toxins wear off. That doesn't sound promising. Number 4. Golden Poison Dart Frog. Small doesn't mean harmless, and the golden poison dart frog proves that point. Measuring just 2 inches, a single specimen can kill 10 grown men with its venom. Its toxic venom is used by the indigenous Embera people of Colombia, where the frog is often found. They've used it for centuries to tip their blowgun darts when hunting, hence the name dart in the frog's name. The poison dart frog belongs to the Dendrobatidae family and lives within a tiny plot of rainforest on the Pacific coast of Colombia. There are over 170 known species, however this particular frog is listed as endangered. They tend to live their entire lives near the water to keep their skin moist, which aids with their breathing. Their toxin is an alkaloid which is extremely fatal for humans. Mother Nature sure knows how to pack these little guys with the deadliest of self-defense tools. Number 3. Black Mamba. Probably a name which you've heard before, the black mamba is fast, lethally venomous and, when threatened, highly aggressive. Over the years, black mamba have been blamed for numerous human deaths and many African myths that exaggerate its capability to epic proportions. For these reasons, the black mamba is now widely considered the world's deadliest. These snakes are native to the savannas and rocky hills of southern and eastern Africa and are Africa's longest venomous snakes. In fact, they're so venomous they've been labelled the second most venomous snake in the world. Mature specimens generally exceed 2 meters, but they can grow up to 3 meters long. Not only are they long and extremely venomous, but the black mamba is also fast. These slithering characters can reach speeds of up to 12.5 miles per hour, fast enough to catch up with you. You'd think that with a name like a black mamba they'd be black, but they actually range from olive to grey. The black colour is found only inside their mouths, a sight you only see when they're threatened. So, if you see the colour black when around a black mamba, you know it's time for you to run, and run like there's no tomorrow. Number 2. Bowfin Fish. This fish belongs to the Amidae family, and its descendants are believed to date back to the Jurassic period, when the likes of the T-Rex roamed the Earth. The bowfin is a slimy, greedy individual that's found in the sluggish North American waters, from the Great Lakes southward to the Gulf of Mexico. It has a prehistoric appearance with a mouth full of razor-sharp teeth and an aggressive attitude to back it up. In this footage of the bowfin fish in a scrape with a large Varm River eel, you can see its mouth ajar and the eel's head slightly poking out of it. Is the eel trying to escape, or has the fish bitten off more than it can chew? We think the latter. The bowfin simply can't digest the slippery eel. Gotta admire the bowfin fish's tenacity, though. Number 1. Saltwater Crocodile. Described as the Earth's largest living crocodilian, the saltwater crocodile is a semi-aquatic reptile that's found throughout the tropics of Africa, Asia, the Americas and Australia. The average male of the species can reach up to 17 feet long and weigh 1,000 pounds. However, some specimens have been found to weigh a whopping 2,200 pounds. Just imagine coming across that. The saltwater croc is dangerous and best avoided where possible. These guys will often go out of their way to show their aggression. They're strongly territorial and are responsible for several dozen attacks on people every year. With their extremely powerful jaws and strong teeth, these crocodiles have the strongest bite force in the entire animal kingdom. They can also hold their breath underwater for very long periods of time, which makes them the perfect predator. They can hunt large land mammals including buffalo, deer and wild boar by snatching them and dragging them underwater until they drown. As cold-blooded predators, they have a very slow metabolism, and this means they can go for long periods without eating, which is fortunate for their prey. Despite appearing slow, they are considered as one of the top predators in their environment and are capable of killing other predators like sharks and big cats. Good thing most of us don't live close to where these guys live. With that, we've covered 10 of the most bizarre animals that shouldn't exist. It's still surprising how these incredible creatures live and breathe amongst us. But that's Mother Nature for you, surprising us even to this day. We hope you enjoyed this series. For much more eye-opening content, be sure to hit the like button, share and subscribe. See you next time.